In this lesson, we're going to quickly create prototypes for two navigation frameworks, one for web and one for mobile. This will give you a good feel for what Axure RP 11 can do. Let's start with the web navigation framework. We'll go for a typical top and side navigation layout. First, drag a rectangle from the widget library to create the background for the top navigation bar and give it a light gray color. Next, add a placeholder for the logo and throw in a text label. Now, let's add the actual navigation items by dragging in rectangles for Home, Products, Orders, User Center, and Settings. Use Ctrl+D to duplicate the rectangles easily. Next, switch to the Icons widget library, search for a cart icon, and drag it onto the canvas. Then, go back to the default widget library to set up the drop-down menu under User Center. Drag in rectangles for Account, User Info, Profile, and Sign Out. Group these into a dynamic panel and name it User Center in the Style pane. Right-click to hide it. Now, let's add a mouse enter interaction to the User Center navigation to show the dynamic panel. Group the navigation and menu dynamic panel. Then add a mouse exit event to hide the menu when the cursor leaves. Next, we'll create the left navigation bar. Drag in a gray rectangle for the background and use rectangles to create items for dashboard, posts, pages, and users. In the Style pane, set the page alignment to the left. Now, let's set up the selected item in the navigation. Click on Home, then hit Add Style Effects. Choose Selected, and adjust the fill color and font color. Set Home as selected to change its style, then copy and paste that style effect to Dashboard. Right-click Dashboard and select Paste Style, making sure Dashboard is also set as selected. On the left pane, change the page name to Web Navigation Frame. Let's create a new page called Mobile Navigation Frame. In the Style pane, adjust the page dimensions to fit the iPhone 15. You'll notice the canvas size changes, with the dashed line marking the edge of the canvas. Let's drag in a rectangle to create the background for the bottom navigation. Then, switch the widget library to icons, search for and drag in the Home, Cart, and Me icons, and make labels for each of them. Add the selected style effects to the icons and labels. And copy those styles to the other elements. Now group the icons and labels into dynamic panels and set a selection group for the 3 panels so only one can be selected at a time. Set the first dynamic panel to be selected. Then, drag in a rectangle to serve as the content panel and type Home inside it. Make this a dynamic panel and rename its state to Home. Duplicate the state, rename it to Cart, and change the content to Cart. Do the same for Me and type Me in the content. Next, add a click interaction to the Home dynamic panel to select it and set the Content dynamic panel to show Home. Change the Cart dynamic panel's state to Cart and update the Home dynamic panel's state to Me. Click the Share button in the top right corner to publish your prototype to Axure Cloud. You can choose a path to publish to your private workspace or a team space. Once published, you'll see a share link. Click the copy button to get the link and share it with others. When someone clicks the link, they can view the prototype. You'll see the Web Navigation Framework prototype, and when you hover over the User Center navigation, the menu expands. Once you move the mouse away, the menu hides. Click on the page navigation and then the Mobile Navigation Frame menu to switch to that page. You'll see the first bottom navigation item is selected by default. When you click on a bottom navigation item, it switches to the selected one and updates the content accordingly. Click the comment button in the right pane to add comments on any part of the page. Others with the shared link will also see your comments.